Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Faith, day 28, as we jump into another devotion on the journey or theme of pain. And today we come at you from Revelation 21:4, one of my favorite verses that says this: He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever. And if you keep reading, it says, sadly, we live in a world where the realities of pain and suffering are all too real. People do get sick. People don't experience healing on this side of eternity. Some people do suffer. Some people do struggle. And of course, everyone eventually dies. But the Word of God promises of a day and time when all pain and suffering will be vanquished. There'll be no more sorrow, no more grief, no more crying, and no more pain. They will be stripped away and removed for the rest of eternity. So whether we experience healing in this life or the next, we can celebrate and rejoice that the whole of eternity will be spent in wholeness, peace, and joy. That's a promise we can bank on. I want to go to the second paragraph here. I had a daddy-daughter date with my middle girl, Cooper, yesterday. And we're just talking about mommy and missing mommy and how mommy's in heaven. And I've always felt this, but it was really neat to hear Cooper explain, how she's feeling. And we're, about 8 months into life without Rachel on earth here. And she said, Daddy, and this is coming from a 7-year-old, she said, Daddy, it just makes me happy that Mommy doesn't have any more pain, and that Mommy's with Jesus, and Mommy doesn't have to cry anymore, and all these things. And that goes right back to this. Rachel has no more sorrow, no more grief, no more crying, no more pain, and she's eternally healed. And having that, as believers, it's an incredible thing we have to lean on. I don't know how people go through these times without having that, without knowing for certain, where Rachel is and the fact that she is healed and has wholeness and peace and joy. And that's what is, again, there's hard days and there's hard, stretches here, but knowing that she does and knowing what we know about Jesus and what he's doing for her, it's impossible for us not to feel wholeness and peace and joy down here. It's impossible not to. And so, yeah, it's hard sometimes, but it was just really neat to hear Cooper, my little girl, talk about how she's happy that Mommy gets to be with Jesus and doesn't hurt anymore. So no matter what you're going through, there's something beautiful on the other side. There's something beautiful when we go to our eternal home, is what Rachel always called it. And so let that be encouragement to you from a 7-year-old girl that things will be okay, because there's no more pain and no more sorrow and no more crying, where we will all end up one day. Guys, be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.